Alright, I am back debunking Ultimate Joker's video, Ugly Women in Video Gaming. Let's begin.
I feel a little dirty touching upon the oversaturated topic of deliberately ugly women in gaming, like all those other clout chase YouTubers, but
I'm sorry that it's offensive to you, Joker, but women aren't just objects for you to just wank off to.
I honestly believe I have some unique points to add, along with a bit of neutrality when it
I mean, you have zero neutrality, you're extremely hostile to everybody who disagrees with you.
comes to the subject. Let's get into it. It was the most recent Star Wars Outlaws game that pushed me over the edge. Apart from the bad classic Battlefront ports, I never really thought Star Wars had any significant, drastic declines when it comes to gaming, at least. But then this picture of an alien Lord Farquaad PS5 MJ lookalike hits my face for the low price of 130 American dollars.
Alright, well, I will break my script and say, yeah, I agree with you, Ultimate Joker. That is a monstrous price tag. But again, bringing up MJ from this Spider-Man 2 just proves that Spider-Man 2 lives rent-free in his head. Like, seriously, dude, like, what the fuck did it do to you? Did it, like murder your entire family?
So now I am met with one of the few Star Wars games I had to skip, and it sucks ass too, as I was possibly looking forward to this game, as large scale free roam is something that would have been new to Star Wars games. She didn't look as bad on the cover art originally.
Yeah, because that's like, they have a model for those, like, positions. What you were going over was beta footage.
And then it just got worse. In terms of skin tones, that's like my personal preference when it comes to women. And now they did first world bone surgery on her when it comes to the original Boston actress. I didn't hate it as much when it
Joker, have you ever touched a woman? Because you act like all you do is goon all day.
rarely happens with black women motion capture actresses like Jasmine Savoy Brown, as opposed to modern white women who honestly behave as badly as those faces look.
There you go, have it. Evidence of Ultimate Joker being misogynistic.
But now they're doing it to my preferences. Now they're like,
I'm so sorry that you can't jerk off to fictional characters because they're not as hot as you would love them. I mean, I'm really sorry that that offends you, Ultimate Joker.
totally doing it to women of color. Now, look, there's the other extreme side of the spectrum I won't approve of where they take the beauty standards a little
Oh look, Ultimate Joker just did a face reveal.
too seriously. With the big, goofy as fuck, impractical, anime titties on Asian women and no blacks, according to this article and a few racist tweets you could probably hunt down.
Joker, I thought this video was talking about are women in modern games ugly. Why are you bringing up racists? Makes no sense.
I don't straight up despise anime titties or
I mean, I would definitely say you do based on your track record.
whatever, but like, you see, this goofball shit is just hilarious. Not only are you sliding my type of lady, but that shit doesn't even make sense. Sorry for the degenerate music video footage I'm about to display on the screen, but that whole big titty, big asses anime shit you guys love to lust over are proportions that are objectively more likely to be seen on a black woman more than any other ethnic group.
How the fuck do you know that, and what the fuck does it have to do with the video?
Asian women are actually the least likely to have that shit, funny enough, given that their clothes are usually sized down on average. You
Oh, Jesus Christ.
guys are drawing and animating proportions that your women are the least likely to have, while racially discriminating against the group that is objectively the most likely to have it. The most
So there you have it. Ultimate Joker is admitting that he is racist against Japanese women because their women are curvy and anime and busty. I mean, the jokes write themselves.
most illogical form of racism ever, only being rivaled by Indians making fun of black people for stealing, as if they don't have an official job stealing from people via multiple scam centers. When a black person steals from someone, it's face to face and him breaking the law, as opposed to clocking in to steal the entire life savings from some old person suffering from dementia as an official job. But anyway,
All right, I just wanted to play that clip in full so he can't accuse me of cutting context. Ultimate Joker, it is not racist to portray other races of women to having different features. You are a fucking idiot. And it is not racist to show Japanese women to be busty versus not showing them to be busty in black women. You are a fucking idiot.
On the racism I just stomped on, and
What you just described was just you basically seething over the fact that black women aren't as busty as anime Japanese women. So I want you to go outside, look down at that green thing called grass, and touch it.
on the anime to the extreme, there's more gray examples to be discussed. Like when the ladies are downgraded from the past, but not by a degree that's horrible enough to be extremely pissed off at.
Why the hell are you pissed off at a woman being ugly? Like, what the fuck is, what does this even matter?
Like Battlefront's eye, the end product of her face was pretty decent, but they fucked with it on certain shots as opposed to reality, where she looks more consistently better.
I'm sorry that you can't jerk yourself to sleep over her not being as pretty as you want.
MK is where things get less gray, as I can admit that most of the faces look good enough to be impressed with if the homie announces them as his new girl, etc., despite the clear change in tone from past titles. Although one can't argue downgrades in outfits given the official statements made by the game's art director when he tried to argue realism being the reason for the covered outfits, even though the men are still shirtless. The
That's a false equivalency, but go on.
women wear heels still, and the real life MMA fighters dress like this.
You do know that there are people who do cause controversies like when that happens, right? Anyways,
Or the WWE, if you want to count that. Sure, they ended up doubling back on this crap later with DLC outfits, but that's probably due to the original art designer leaving or something.
do you have any evidence to back that up, or are you just blowing smoke out your ass?
The guy who made those original decisions swung the other way, just so you know. How coincidental. I
Oh, so you claim the only reason that they are not like pretty much like not wearing like slutty costumes in Mortal Kombat 11 is that the lead art director was gay. There you have it. More evidence of him being homophobic.
remember seeing trace elements of this with Injustice 2 and Catwoman's face, and God knows it'll only get worse with the third game.
Why do you care what a woman looks like? It doesn't fucking matter.
Not only with microtransactions, that will get worse than what I've already covered before with my Injustice 2 video.
Okay, I'm gonna actually agree with him, but microtransactions suck and they're a horrible practice. But they're not worse. But it's worse than women looking ugly, as you say.
And as far as what has been seen with MK1, where they charge $10 for a voice clip. But I can guess faces will take a hit in Injustice 3 as well. A fan favorite like Starfire probably conveniently won't return because of her revealing appearance that's tied to her character.
Oh, I guess you're just gonna purposely leave out the fact that she's, DLC and not part of the base game.
It would conflict with the spike they want to pull if they were to add her, but hey, maybe they'll give her the iconic MJ Lord Farquaad, who
All right, it wouldn't be an Ultimate Joker video if he didn't have PTSD flashbacks about Spider-Man 2, just proving it lives rent-free in his head.
knows. Anyway, I'm so glad that Arkham ended before that shit started happening again.
Yeah, well, the release of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League pretty much made this argument age like milk.
I don't want to talk about Suicide Squad, but
Oh, look, he actually. Oh, so you're acknowledging something that disproves your entire point about Arkham. Interesting.
I guess we will before finishing off with ugly as fuck MJ. They did it again with Harley Quinn. Not just her face that changed from prior games, but sorry to sound down bad as fuck, but
Yeah, you are dumb bad as fuck because you're literally simping over a fictional character. Hmm. Take that as you will.
you can clearly see that her titties and ass fucking shrunk. Mid continuity.
Who fucking cares? Like, who cares unless you're just a degenerate who faps to this shit?
Oh, and her past Arkham costumes aren't skins either. A missed opportunity of Arkham Knight 2, but they at least had a better default skin to compensate. But yeah, this ugly example isn't as bad as Insomniac MJ still. As horrible as that game is overall, I don't really agree with some people trying to pass off their Wonder Woman as ugly. I ran the actress by my server and nobody found her to be ugly. If
Yeah, because your server's literally filled with gooners like Arachnid Youth, who I've proven you allow to post cartoon child pornographical material.
in the game, she doesn't look as drastically far off apart from being made beefier, which is a logical, justified change for some jacked warrior like Wonder Woman, similar to how competent jacked MMA fighters and wrestlers look. Although I won't deny the outfit or appearance not looking as pretty as other adaptations.
Okay, and now we have Ultimate Joker just shilling for some of the shittiest superhero movies ever. Go on.
I'm not defending that game overall, but I just don't really think that their Wonder Woman is ugly. If I made a
Uh, Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and it is subjective, so you're just being an idiot.
community post introducing my new girlfriend as someone who looks like this, then nobody would think I said it. But anyway, now we end off on the final, undefendable boss of ugly bitches, Spider-Man 2's Lord Farquaad. Oops, I mean Mary Jane. This is definitely the worst example of them all. That
Why does she live in your head rent free? It's a fictional character. Touch grass.
narrowly beats a recent Star Wars example. Even people that don't bitch about face downgrades on women didn't even try to defend this shit, such as more neutral YouTubers like Demika. Or
I'm pretty sure most people don't defend it because they just don't give a shit. Well, anyways, I'll be posting part two later today. Have a good one. Bye.